It's all about horseback rides, carriage rides, and 85-year-old Mick. You'll meet him next. Hello everyone, I'm Don Jacobs, just outside of the town of Whitehaven, and we're gonna go wild with DiscoverNEPA on horses. Yep, the Daisy-Field Farm right here located in Luzerne County says, come on over, we've got carriage rides, you can get on a horse and ride one of the trails, and if you do it in the fall, you can see some animals. Here's the owner, Mick Mertz.
We call it Daisy-Field Farm, and it's our little family horse operation that mainly we're involved with trail riding for the public and doing some farming, enough to mainly to supply our animals with food.
And you tell me that you're quite busy even through the summer.
Mainly in the summer. Yeah, we're busy every day in the summer. When kids are out of school, people are taking summer vacations, we're real busy.
How many horses do you have?
We have, it's hard to keep track, but I think we're up to 17 right now.
Mick is 85 years old and has been around horses his whole life.
I would be driving a horse like this size when I was 8 years old, working
No kidding.
in the fields, yeah. We do carriage rides as well. Oftentimes we get families where some of the folks are older or maybe little kids. And so part of the party might be riding the horses, and then the carriage follows along and take the other folks, and everybody goes as a unit. All right, ready to roll, dudes.
Yeah.
Dale made up his mind. He's gonna lead us.
So it seems like, Mick, it doesn't get old for you.
That's why I keep doing it, and that's why I'm still young at 85. Yeah, I enjoy this very much.
You have some beautiful land here, Mick.
We're very fortunate. There's a lot of variability in elevation and also different vegetation between the lower part and the higher part. And then we do have a little stream down near the house and a pond. We make hay off of these fields in the early summer, and then we graze it. Like now when the horses are finished with their day's work, they get turned out and they roam these fields all night.
I certainly enjoy my carriage ride, and let me tell you, Mick is quite the character. You look like you could have a guitar up there singing as you're driving.
I've done that. Yeah, I write songs that tend to be about horses and nature and stuff like that. I mostly compose them while I'm riding a horse.
He and his wife bought this property 50 years ago, and now the third generation of his family are getting involved. So you must be excited about having your grandkids involved and all the above.
Yeah, overall it's just a lot of good luck, I guess, my wife and I have had, the way things have shaped up for us.
So is it true what they say, that each horse has its own personality?
Oh, absolutely, you bet. And it makes all the difference in the world what you can accomplish with a horse if it cooperates with you and if you have good communication with it. It's even like race horses. We used to be involved a little bit with race horses years ago, and some horses would consistently win with a certain jockey and not do well at all with somebody else.
So if a family comes here, how long is the ride?
Our typical rides, it'll take up about an hour, including a little basic instruction before we go out. And yeah, it's mostly on the trail. The horses know their job so well that the rider doesn't have to know much. You see the doe crossing up there?
Yeah, there's a deer right there jumping across the field.
Yeah, they make it difficult for us to raise any food for the horses. There's so many of them, but we put up with them. Customers love to see them. I've always been interested in nature. I like to do wildlife photography as a hobby and encourage wildlife. And also there's land that's conserved right next to us. So they've protected a bunch of land right next to us. So it's got a lot of deer and other wildlife. So we kind of take advantage of that. People that are interested in seeing wildlife try to arrange a trip late in the day or early in the morning when we're likely to see animals. It's mainly geared these days to people who have never really seen a horse before. It's an easy ride. We use older horses, and we of course accompany the people on the rides and show them what to do.
That's just a beautiful picture right there.
Yeah.
Your family riding a horse. People get a chance to do this because of you. That's pretty interesting.
We started it, but they're doing a good job of carrying it on. I'm so pleased to have all these young people involved with us.
If somebody wants to get a hold of you, you're going to be busy right through the fall and into the winter?
Well, we'll be busy on weekends, and we are available year-round.
And you have a little bit of a family farm going on down
Yeah, we
there.
have goats and chickens and a bunny and peacocks and a million pigeons and stuff like that.
Things for people and kids, families to see.
Yeah, it's like a little petting zoo for families to enjoy.
What a calm, soothing adventure. What a calm, soothing guide. And Mick, if you're looking for something to do with your family or experience something for the first time, Daisy-Field Farm, right here. For this episode of Go Wild with Discover NEPA and all the other episodes, you could see them at discovernepa.com, or you can subscribe on YouTube.